And we back, homies and honeys, with some more Dragon's Dogma 2. Alright. Look at my inventory real quick. I did do some shenanigans. Alright. I want to pull out some healing potions for me and Nudes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out like couple pots, couple draughts, couple drafts. Apparently that's it's not called a draught, it's called a draft. It just spelled different. At least that's what I heard. I heard it's actually pronounced a draft. Just like how goal is supposed to be jail. I think this is along the same lines as that. And we got a new cape as a reward. Flipping through my girl's big butt, but we'll be alright.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind. Who are you supposed to be?
Boy, I know you ain't talking to me. I will. What the fuck? The hell that noise?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're
Is there something happening? All these people are like, what the fuck is that? Bro, what is going on?
You impudent little...
Oh shit, that's an ogre. Why is there an ogre here? Bro, what the fuck? What is happening, Granddad? Oh my god.
I've never heard such nonsense.
Is he leaving? Oh my god, getting up already. Oh, you can use gouging Skuro on him. That's crazy. He jumped up on the building like Godzilla. Oh, that hit me. He's flipping. I can't see. That hit me. Okay. Oh, I was on a stand. Stand. Can somebody tell me why there is a there's a like, bro? I don't know what the hell happened right there.
Fortune favors us, twould seem.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer
Bro.
to remain by your side.
Not what I want.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
Can somebody tell me why there was a giant ogre just running amok out here?
If 'tis naught of import.
Is that just normal?
Come rain or shine.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? Indeed.
Aught you need of me?
You got my money?
Hoi, friend. Having any time for me today? I dare say we're overdue another talk.
Yeah, you still owe me like 500.
There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you.
Go ahead.
Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation. For it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be willed about as she pleases. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for making you wait for it. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other. Though I feel sure we shall in time. Perhaps sooner than we might think. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad. Right you
Oh,
are.
he gave us clothes. Huh? Now, I know y'all might not like this, but I'm gonna hang out and watch the beggar because that's another quest I want to get done. So, and I have it set.
Hi, got some coin to spend. Much appreciated.
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
And should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat.
Just trying to make sure that they don't have nothing on them because I'm getting ready to swap them out. They're a little low, they're a little behind. So, Faith, I thank you for your services.
I've shared all I know. At least I go knowing I fought to the...
You did good.
I've nothing to share at present.
Yeah, dismiss. Have a potion.
'Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey.
What's fun?
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't.
Oh, they walk into the... They go to the Ripstone? Hey, that's craziness. Look, he's with, like, that's Faith right there. He's about to walk right into that shit. Look. Fire. I need to grab 2 more pawns real quick. Now they're both warriors. Use. Tatiana. What? You ain't got no clothes on, girl. Yennefer of Vengabird ain't got no clothes. All the affinities. Lindsay? Lindsay? Not Lindsay Vermillion.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Are you fit to travel?
Yes. I need a healer. Dang, I should have got Anya. Anya, I want Anya. Screw that. Get out of here, Lindsay.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to... Fair travels, Arisen.
Sorry.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you...
Perfect. Now I just need a healer real quick. There. High 11. Lightning. Fire. High 11. Fire. I need to hurry.
is a pleasure to meet you. It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Thank you. Needed some new pawns.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. It is said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Disobedient, I hear.
We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing... So where's he get his coin, then? Makes a...
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Peril on the roads puts a strain on my business.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed.
Yeah, because the other day I came here to look at this dude and he was gone, right? He left, so I need to watch him. So I'm just hanging out. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm gonna hang out.
Flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still, and our hero was all alone. For every last soldier had been transformed into stone. Wary of his foe, and with presence of mind, the man crept up to the pillar upon which 'twas entwined. Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade, and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last of its might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus, with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end to the threat imposed. And who was our hero? Why, needless to say.
Yeah? What is it?
What do you think?
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if all you check The price, just remember, I hope to see you again.
I can proceed no further.
Fancy a look at my
Well,
wares?
could use more places like this. Nice to see everyone out and about.
Not selling.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
The world could use more places like this.
Not a care in the world. Got to make hay while the sun shines.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Got to sweep and dust
Now,
before
this
it
is a place to forget one's troubles.
Got to make hay while the sun
How
shines.
might I be of service?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend...
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
For afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master.
I know this ain't the most interesting, but I'm pretty sure I need to wait for him to leave and follow him. So that's why I'm just hanging out.
Would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Just as it should be.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Pleasant breeze.
He's on the move.
Now, this is a place to forget one's troubles.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
I'll treat myself to a I've never seen that.
You think they'd learn by now not to creep up on me?
I'm sure it'll taste better than it
Should I
looks.
get up to today?
If 'twere up to me.
Grilling him.
Nattering all day is tiring work.
Happy stay a while.
Got to press on. There's much needs doing. A mug of ale would taste twice as fine here.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
He's going to the slums. Sorry to put y'all through that, but I had to. I want to get this quest done. And I figured it's probably like, hey, you need to wait for him to leave and then follow him somewhere.
If I drop dead now, who would mourn me?
Abilities here.
What should I do?
I don't want that little girl to try to run over and talk to me.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
We gave her the silver ore and flowers, and she was like trying to summon the dead or some shit. Talk to her soon, but I want to finish this first.
pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
Running now.
Now this is a
The bar.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Any loose coin about? Enough
I'm
to
to
make
be
you
heading.
rich.
This is no place to compose my thoughts.
Might want a dash of salt.
It isn't the dragon, but these pests what worry me.
Suppose I'll start dusting. Nothing else to do.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I don't know if I'm supposed to approach him.
If I sleep on my woes, may
That clipping boy is so bad.
This is no place to compose my thoughts.
Kind of waiting to see if he's gonna move on or not. Watch the beggar as he goes about his day and see if you can't find out how he makes his coin.
Where's my comb? My fur's in a right state.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Humility's here. It's no easy feat to live on a performer's wage.
Barely dress.
Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
It's worth considering if we've the time.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home. This is no place to compose my thoughts.
Some other time, maybe.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard, anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen, a fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Albert.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words. If there is a more fortunate fool in the city, I have yet to meet him.
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer. Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
Got any tales to liven up my day? Have a look, even after a day of rest.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world, well, I net.
See what happens when we buy some drinks. Cheers to everyone. Yay!
A few hours. Go on, have a look. Hungry? I can fill your belly.
Really?
You want something? Spit it out or piss off.
Piss off, Godric. You're not Godric the Golden. You're Godric the Olden. Bought him some drinks. Now I'm gonna see what he does. I'm just watching him. Gotta watch him.
My claws could use a trim. A hard day's work, is it too? Not my kind. Wish I'd been born a nobleman's son. I sleep on my woes. Isn't the dragon that these pests will... I ought to be getting back to...
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
I don't feel safe here.
Got more soil on me than an unwashed...
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
I don't know what to do.
I'm ill at
This, I ask you.
Always another errand to see to.
So tight. I'd get just about anywhere.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
I've been here too long. I might go get some air.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet. I want to try to enjoy life where and when I can.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are flat.
Always a fresh breeze blowing down here.
About a dozen things at once.
I must suffer so. This place is awful dull. Can't complain.
So tight. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Must be really scary. I've never seen it.
I've little enough gold to spend as tis.
All this quiet makes me come o'er anxious.
Boots laced, belt strapped.
I've
I'm
been
ready
on my
for patrol.
feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Suppose I ought. Can't complain, mind.
Is it too much to hope for a helping hand?
I can't wait to see what the day holds. I don't mind crowds.
I just
The
heard of a
noise
woman
makes
half
me
my
feel
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me. Always a...
What do you think? Why is everyone always in such a
It's been a hard day.
Random politics are no concern of mine.
I mean, fine fettle
Puts
today.
me in the mood
for a song, it does.
Whatever am I to do?
That's not. I have more than a saucy rumour.
One day, I'm going to have
Their wind's coming.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Grant us thy blessings.
I'm in fine fettle today. I excuse you.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
always another errand to see to.
Greeting. You need only make a worthy offer. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Mayhap I've no talent for trade.
It's been a hard day.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Press on. There's much needs to do.
Time to hit the sack.
Lots to do.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Need anything?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Day calling.
It's been a long day.
Not much going on.
What brings you here?
I've the spirit of a woman half my age.
Wonder what rumours the day has in store.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
Suppose I best earn my keep. Oh, I don't need this right now.
The townspeople depend on me. I'm stuck till a passenger comes.
You came to see me?
Still a lot to go for the ship's home.
Turn in for the night.
Is it too much to hope?
Almost wish aught would happen to shake things up. Ready for the morrow. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I'm in it now. It's getting cold. A chance to.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming, but ox carts don't run. Was it a phantom then?
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Begging your pardon, sir.
You looking to enlist?
Unless we've business, you'd best leave me be.
Another day of work awaits. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
It's a thankless job, this.
I'd sooner stay out of battle.
I could. I'd never leave.
Could barely drag my ass out of bed.
Have you business in, but don't go thinking you can trade twixt our nations. So, should you seek
Nattering all day is tiring work.
What's this I smell?
Mayhap I really would have been better.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Got to focus. My head will roll if thought goes awry.
Sometimes all you need is a moment to think.
I know every place here. All my troubles clean away. Clean and tidy. What else needs doing? Wonder what room of the day.
Bed calls and a sharp resist.
Well met, sir. Days like this make me glad.
What delights might there be to find in town today?
Did you all's well, I trust?
You'd best make yourself scarce.
Our ears are welcome sight.
I'll have an early supper.
Time to run. This is where I can wear my clothes.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Mistakes this time.
I've wares of every ilk.
Need anything? No shortage of easy
What did
marks.
I do to deserve this as my
Head will throw if thought goes awry. I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
thing. Making a living as a soldier. Let them try and stop me.
There's got to be something fun to do.
Always got to be in the thick of things, me.
Now here's a welcome sight.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Off we trot.
Bleeding rogue!
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
Why is everyone all
Crappy stale one.
Could have sworn I had ought to attend to. I'll sleep soundly tonight. Witches on all sides. Might head to market. In need of a few things. Let's take it easy today.
Seems I'm not the only one who can do it.
I'm in no hurry to
Hard
leave.
today. I think I've earned a rest.
Have a precious little time.
May the heavens shield us from misfortune.
Always got to be in the thick of things, me.
So, with like, I failed it. I'm not gonna put y'all through that. So, I didn't need to try it again. I'll start the next one when I find out where he's at. So, hopefully you enjoyed this pretty dull episode of me trying to camp this NPC. Catch you in the next one. We OUT out.
It is worth considering
Deuces.
if we've the time.